Welcome back to the Winner's Circle, everybody. Dave Little, and I'm joined by Todd McCarthy, who drives Heart on Fire to an upset victory in Hambletonian Oaks Elimination number 2. You didn't expect to be here, did you?
You know what, I was just hoping that I could get a trip and sort of sneak through and maybe get a spot in the final, but the way the race sort of shaked out there, it worked up really good for us, and she's been so good, this filly. Tony's had her really good, and when she can get a trip like that and she never had to leave the pegs, it just suited her perfectly.
So the fact of the matter is, did you genuinely think that your chances of winning moved up a great deal when you saw Oka went 25-4?
Yeah, I figured that it was going to sort of bring us into it a little bit. You know, I was pretty content with the two behind Oki that I was following as well. So I figured fourth there was a good spot. You know, I was obviously we were chasing in that quarter two to keep a spot, and I was just hoping she was going to have enough to finish there, and she certainly did.
You know, you alluded to the fact that you went inside and you were just trying to get a spot in the final. You know, that's genuinely what you have to do in these types of races, don't you? So you can go for the big pot.
Yeah, for sure. It's you know, it's always a little risky. Even leaving out of there, I sort of wasn't sure if that was going to be the right move. But I figured if you know, she can leave pretty well, and I figured if I can get out of there, I might be able to get a handy spot. And you know, sometimes things just work out, and it was one of those nights.
Now you've been driving her all along, and she's been moderately successful at best, I think it's fair to say. But tonight, was she clearly as good as she's ever been? And does that mean that she's going to come into next week's race very, very good?
I think so. Like, to me, it seems as though she's starting to get a little more comfortable, and tonight was the happiest she's been out there. And she's been a filly that's been a little bit temperamental, and it's probably been one to get hard to get on top of. But she's always showed something for me, and I've always really liked her. So it was just great that she could show up tonight and do that.
Hard not to ask this question. After last year, you went with Cool Papa Bell at 50-1. You win tonight at a big price with Heart on Fire. You're probably going to be a big price next week anyway. Do you have visions of a Hambletonian Oaks over the course of a year?
It's always pretty nice to dream, Dave, but I never try to get too ahead of myself, and I'm just glad with the result tonight, and I know we're going to get a good spot for the final next week, so yeah, hopefully she's as good next week.
Todd, thanks very much, and congratulations on the win tonight.
Perfect, thanks very much.
All right, Todd McCarthy drives Heart on Fire to victory in Hambletonian Oaks Elimination number 2 coming up. Hambletonian Elim 2 in the 9th race.